Alright, so we are back again, and we are talking about the worst video game ever created in the history of mankind. And if you clicked on this video, you should have a pretty good idea that I'm talking about NBA 2K25. Now look, I could sit here and talk about how this game is trash all day, but I wanted to make a video specifically talking about how the game isn't fun. Because there's a big difference between a game being complete garbage and still being kind of fun, and just an absolute dog shit game that's not fun at all. And that's pretty much where we are with NBA 2K25. So I hopped on 2K25 last night. I know I said I'd never do it. I was genuinely curious because there was been a lot of divisiveness in my comments. Some people are saying they really like the patch. A lot of people are hating it. So I hopped in the theater last night just for a few games so I could see what's going on, how much did they change, and pretty much everything I've said in my videos has been true. The shooting is way too easy now. Lane steals don't work. Interior defense is still trash. Layups really are still way too overpowered, right? The basics of why this game is so trash. And I confirmed all of them myself last night. But that's not even what I want to get into in this video. I specifically want to talk about not why the game is trash, because if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you know the game is trash. Or at the very least, you can admit that there's problems. But I want to talk about why, at least to me personally, the game is just not fun at all. So the biggest thing for me personally, as someone who plays point guard literally every year, it's I usually start with a big man and then I move to guard. My favorite part of the whole year is when I make a point guard build. I always love the dribbling. And the dribbling and just the movement in 2K25 in general, it's terrible. Like, I have no other way to put it. Anyone who plays guard knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you're dribbling around, you feel like you're moving in mud. You feel like you have no control over your players. And even with 2K, they actually added a pretty cool move that I liked, that Stizo 720 spin. I've talked about this before. I was doing that since day one when the game came out. I like that spin. It's not even that it was overly effective or like a really good move. It was just like arcadey and really fun to do. So naturally, what does 2K do? They patched that move out of the game. And that was like the one move in 2K25 that I actually liked. So the dribbling in this game, you feel like you're moving in mud. And that doesn't even just go for the dribbling. That goes for the entire game. Every time I'm trying to play this game, I feel like I'm moving in mud. I feel like I'm sliding on ice because the servers are so bad. It's impossible to chain together dribble moves, right? And actually have fun dribbling around because my stamina drains in like 0.5 seconds, even with Gatorade boosts and all the stuff that I have. I can't dribble for more than 2 seconds without my player gasping for air and running out of stamina like he weighs 300 pounds. And that really makes the game suck for me. As a point guard who really enjoys dribbling in other games, the dribbling sucks in this game. There's no moves that are like actually fun to do. And I'm not even saying all of the moves have to be broken. I like the fact that they got rid of the John Wall hopback, right? Or like any of the other cheesy moves, or like the Westbrook cross from 23. I don't like cheesy moves like that. I like arcadey dribble moves that are just actually fun to do. But in this game, the dribbling is just absolutely terrible. And like I said, you feel like you're moving in mud and like you have no control over your player whatsoever. It feels like shit. And it's not even me complaining, that it feels realistic, because it doesn't. I hate the way that the game feels. That doesn't feel realistic. If I'm running and I want to stop moving in real life, I can stop moving. Like, if I can do something in real life and my player in the game with a 96 ball handle can't, that's a problem. So the next reason I feel like this game isn't fun is because the builder really is not balanced at all, and it makes for really dog shit metas when you're playing games. Like, let me give you a few examples. So first of all, short guards are catered to so much more than taller builds. I feel terrible this year. If you put money into a tall guard or a tall build that can dribble, you got completely fucked over. There's no other way to put it. All of the short guards, we get all the attributes, we get all of the dribble moves, we get everything. If you grind your way to starter 5 or starter 4, whatever rep level they give you all the new dribble moves and everything this year, I forgot what it is, there's no new jump shot bases or moves or anything for taller guards. There's no reason for you to play the game if you're above 6'4". It's just true. Like, there's no reason to continue grinding. There's no better jump shot bases. There's nothing. You earn nothing, basically, by repping up. It's beyond stupid, unless you get to, like, the legend levels where you get, like, unlimited Gatorade and stuff like that. But it makes for dog shit metas because post scores are so overpowered in this game, all you're going to run into is a short guard on the twos that can do everything, and they're going to play with a big-ass post scorer with like 99 close shot, 99 strength, all their cap breakers and the max +1 badge. All that post scorer is going to do is spam the close shot exploit, or they're going to drop step you 50 times. And if that doesn't work, they're going to kick it out to their short guard who has like a 94, 95 three-pointer. That's the entire meta of this game, and it's the same way on threes for the most part, at least in the games that I'm playing. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if it's different for you. It's the same thing on threes, except they're running 2 short guards and a big-ass center like that, because that's the meta in this game. Post scores and close shots are so overpowered that people don't even care. Like, they just run that, and there's no meta in the... Well, there is a meta, and that's my point. I was trying to say that there's no uniqueness to any of this shit. Like, you just come out here, everyone runs the same builds. It's not fun at all. And I saw someone in my comments talking about how they really don't like this builder. And to be honest with you, I'm getting bored of this builder as well. When we have a builder like this where you can literally create anything, every single year there is going to be one type of build that's more overpowered simply because of the attributes that it gets. Like, let's look at... I don't know what's up with me today. I can't speak. But let's look back at all the next-gen 2Ks, right? 2K21, we have the 6'7" power forward that is literally the best build in 2K history. That build can rebound, shoot, play defense, pass, dribble, shoot, dunk. It could literally do everything. 2K22, we have the 5'9" guards that could do everything. 2K23, we have the 6'9s that could do everything. 2K24, we have the 6'6" guards that could do everything. And 2K25, we have the short guards that can do everything. Every time we have this massive, crazy builder that's really customizable, I like it, don't get me wrong, but it eventually gets boring every year when there's one build that's better than all the other ones. I personally would like to see another year of a builder like 2K19, where you can only really do the dual archetypes. That way one build isn't insanely overpowered, and if it is, you have like a pure sharpshooter with a 99 three-pointer, and you've earned that because your build is purely for sharpshooting, and that's what you designed the build for. It's not just one build that can do everything, because once there's a build that can do everything, everyone's going to make that build, it's going to be the meta, and there's going to be no uniqueness or any diversity to the builds. And I feel like that's what kills this game in general. There's no uniqueness. Everybody opens YouTube every day, they see what the best dribble moves and the best jump shots are, and that's what everyone uses. And it's partially 2K's fault for really only making a few dribble moves and a few builds actually viable if you want to play competitively. There's no uniqueness in this game whatsoever. It's just copy whatever the big YouTubers do, come out here, everyone plays the same, does the same shit. It just makes the game really repetitive and boring. Now, the last thing that makes the game not fun at all, you all already knew this was coming, I'm assuming, if you clicked on this video, skill-based matchmaking, okay? There is a ranked mode. There is no reason that skill-based matchmaking should be in theater, park, whatever. The only place skill-based matchmaking should be is in the proving grounds. It should be in the ranked mode, and that's it. Now, I will say in 2K's defense, I played last night. Skill-based matchmaking is definitely toned down a decent amount. I'm getting decent lobbies in there now, so they actually listened to the community feedback as far as I can see. It's still in there a little bit. I can see it, but it's not as bad as it was, so I'll give 2K a slight W for actually listening to the community in regards to that. But it still makes the game annoying when I'm playing someone sweating their ass off every single game, and I'm being punished for it. When I play this game literally once a month, bro, and I'm being punished for being a gold plate and actually being decent at the game and just having IQ, I'm going against other people who are sweating their ass off, foaming at the fucking mouth, trying to cook me every game and get their W like they're playing in the NBA Finals for $1 million, bro. It's not that deep. So, skill-based matchmaking, I've talked about it so many times, but it really does kill the fun for me in this game. But I will say it's not as bad as it used to be according to what I played last night. I might have just had different lobbies. I don't know. But fuck it, man. Skill-based matchmaking really does just kill any game. It killed COD for me, personally, but whatever. Like, that's another thing that's really bad. But anyway, people, that is another NBA 2K shit session in the books. We have shit on this game once again. I really feel like this game just isn't fun, and that's the main problem with it. If the game was fun, we can deal with, like, shitty gameplay or whatever, as long as the game is fun. Right? You can look at a game like 2K19 that objectively had problems. We had 7-foot stretch bigs pulling up in people's faces no matter what your defense was. It didn't matter. Like, as an example, right? There were a lot of broken things in 2K19. But if you look back at 2K19, it's considered one of the best 2Ks. I mean, it's not like 16 or 17 level, but definitely if you compare that to one of the 2Ks we have now, it's miles ahead of it because that game was actually fun. Even though it was broken and there was a lot of dumb shit in that game. The same thing with 2K15. Like, if you look at a game like 2K15, it's regarded as one of the better 2Ks, even though there was literally a glitch to have a 7-foot demigod that could do quite literally everything in the game, and it was completely broken if you didn't know how to do the damn glitch. But that's still regarded as one of the best 2Ks because it was simply fun to do that glitch. People look back fondly on 2K15, and also it introduced Park and the next-gen 2Ks. It was a good game. So, I don't know. I feel like if this game was actually fun, we could ignore all the shortcomings that it has and all the nonsense that goes on with 2K, but it's just simply not. So, that's really all I got to say about this game and today in general. So, if you enjoyed this video, if you agree with anything I said, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, also let me know in the comments. I'm not like all these other big YouTubers who ignores all my comments and censors everything. You're not allowed to disagree. Feel free to disagree. I'll go down there. We could have a nice, polite discussion. You know, let me know what you disagree about. Let me know what you think the problems are, why you think the game isn't fun, or why you think the game is fun. I don't know. Let me know. But that's the end of this video. Thank you all for watching to the end. I appreciate that for real. And I'll catch you boys in my next video. Peace.